guys, this is Mary. Welcome back to Cardz TV. Like all of you, I have been super busy trying to get Christmas cards made and goodie bags done and presents bought and wrapped and tags made. There's just so much to do this time of year. And guess what? My husband gave me one more thing to do. He really paid me a compliment by asking me to make cards to send to his business associates this year. He's never done that before, so I was really shocked, but very happy to do it. And he chose what he wanted, the colors and everything. He even chose the embossing folder he wanted me to use. And this is what we came up with. And all I did for this background was use these two medium and small size snowflake stamps. I got these at Walmart, 97 cents. These are Studio G. They're clear stamps and they work really well. And I used some Tim Holtz peeled paint for the green snowflakes and also some fired brick for the red snowflakes. And I just took a plain white card, and he wanted a 5x7. So I also had to make the envelopes because I didn't have any 5x7 envelopes. And I stamped it just randomly with the red and green snowflakes. And then I cut this burgundy border. I took some more white cardstock and used the embossing folder he picked and embossed that. And I did cut a banner from the artiste cartridge. And then this is one of my Cardz TV stamp sentiments. This is from Christmas Joy, and I just punched that out with a EK Success label punch. And this is how it came together, and he was very happy with it. And he asked me to do 3 more yesterday. All the others got put in the mail. So I got the other 3 done. They're going out today. But I like this background so much with the snowflakes. I had also used it on the goodie bags I showed y'all the other day in the quick tip. But I've decided I'm going to make a smaller version and a little bit different version and do one of these for the Christmas cards I send out to my family. So I was going to show y'all how I put it together and show you what I come up with. So I'm going to get everything out of the way. I need to go and get my cardstock cut and get everything ready, and we'll come back and I'm going to start working on my family Christmas cards. Okay, I've got a piece of copy paper to go underneath my card. I've cut an A2 size card. This is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and my cardstock is Georgia Pacific, and that's the kind that you can pick up at Walmart. It comes 150 sheets to a pack, and it's like $5.47, I think. Now I've got some Tim Holtz peeled paint and also Tim Holtz fired brick. And I'm going to start with this medium-sized snowflake, and I'm just going to randomly stamp these red snowflakes. And I kind of have a pattern, but not. It's just random. And I'm just going to keep stamping the red ones and come back and fill in with the green. Okay, I've got all of my red ones done, and the reason I put the copy paper down, as you can see, I'm going off the edge just like that. Now we're going to come back and fill in with the green. This is so much fun. I love doing this. And you can make your own background depending on what stamp you use and what colors. So you can really coordinate this to whatever you'd like. Okay, here's the base of my card all stamped, and you can see it's pretty random. Now I am going to have the embossed piece on here with a mat underneath it, so mostly we'll be seeing the edges. So let me go ahead and I'm going to choose an embossing folder. We'll come back and get that done and cut a few other things and finish up this card that I'm going to be sending out to my family. I decided I wanted to stick with the snowflake theme for the embossed part of my card. So I'm going to be using my Cuttlebug snowflake folder. So I've cut a piece of white cardstock at 3 1/2 by 4 1/2. And I'm going to go ahead and put this inside the folder and get this embossed. I think embossing really takes your card up a notch. It's just so pretty, and I want to get that straight. I don't want any crooked snowflakes, do I? Okay, I'm going to add my A plate, my B plate, then my folder, and on top of that we'll put another B plate, and we'll run this through. Now let's see what we've got. I think this is going to be really pretty on my card. Oh yes, that's very pretty. Now to go behind this, on my husband's card he had kind of burgundy, and it was just a big enough piece of cardstock for a mat, just to put a little frame around it. So I've cut this piece of red at 3 5/8 by 4 5/8 to back my snowflakes. I really like that. And this is going to go right here on the front of my card. Okay, I'm going to use my ATG gun to get this adhered together. Okay, we want to line this up so it's even on all sides. There we go. I love the red and white together. And we're going to put this right here centered on the front of the card. The card base is all ready, and I've decided what I want to add to the front of my card. And I'm using the Artiste cartridge and Winter Woodland. Out of the Artiste cartridge, I cut this banner on page 64 at 3/4 of an inch out of red, and I'm going to put that right there. And then out of the Winter Woodland cartridge, that's an oldie but a goodie. It's got some beautiful cuts in here. But today I'm using it to cut a circle and a scallop circle on page 32. I cut my white circle at 1 3/4 inches, and my scallop circle out of green, I cut it on blackout also at 1 3/4 inches. And I've got it on 1 thickness of foam tape, and I'm going to adhere that right there on my banner. And I wanted to add something right up here in the corner and just give it a little bit of bling. So I flipped over to page 41 in the Winter Woodland cartridge, and there's some holly leaves, which I really like a lot. And I just cut 2 of these holly leaves out of green at 1 3/4 inches, and here they are. And I'm going to put them right up here in the corner. Now I've inked them as well as my green scallop circle with that same Tim Holtz peeled paint green. I love that. And I took my Martha Stewart snowflake punch, and I punched a snowflake out of some glitter paper and added a red rhinestone to the center. And I'm going to put this right up here in the corner instead of holly berries. And I think that's so pretty. Let me get everything adhered down, and we'll come back and take one last look at this card I'm making for my family. And this is also card number 10 in the 12 Days of Christmas Card series. Here's my finished card. I think it turned out so pretty. I love the red, white, and green. It's so traditional and so Christmassy. And I'm so glad that my husband chose this for his card to give me the inspiration to make my card. There you go, card number 10 in the 12 Days of Christmas Card series. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you again really soon. Bye now.